But perhaps the best known evidence of this alarming trend occurs over Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula.
In early 2004, the Mexican Air Force was doing a routine drug interdiction flight over the southern part of Mexico.
This is the most famous case in the Mexican Air Force history. These pilots are looking for a traffic of drugs. They make these flights every day. In March 5th of 2004, they saw something that couldn't explain.
Comandante, ¿qué es eso? Ahí van más. Van más, siguen más atrás.
They were using forward-looking infrared, FLIR, and radar, and tracked on their instrumentation, but did not see visually 11 objects.
At about 10,000 feet in altitude, the crew records and monitors the UFOs while reporting the sightings to ground control. This is the actual recorded video feed from the Mexican Air Force.
Me sigue marcando la distancia el radar a 37 millas.
We're looking at the target imagery of these objects that are tracking along with the airplane. Where's the airplane? Longitude and latitude here. Azimuth, aperture, angle in the sky and the horizon. So that this target tells us exactly what the position and the angle is, what we're looking at, what the position of the airplane is. Now we have other objects that are coming up that are much closer, that are moving in between the clouds, tracking along with the airplane.
The radar detects movements. That means that the objects have mass.
Los tenemos adelante, en medio y a las 8.
The objects make intelligent movements.
Qué cosa tan rara, ¿eh?
It would appear that these objects are either intelligent or intelligently controlled because they appear to be communicating with each other as they are following the aircraft.
This airplane was flying over 200 miles per hour. Then it's incredible that these UFOs is moving faster, circling the airplane.
It's a fascinating piece of footage. One can see quite clearly these UFOs apparently moving at high speed, and here they are showing up on military cameras.
After the incident, the Mexican government releases a press statement and the footage from the encounter.
Oftentimes, the government keeps the pilots quiet and don't talk anything about the UFOs. But in this case, we make a press conference. The Mexican Air Force, with this case, recognized that the UFOs exist.
Nunca me había pasado y es algo así que pues no sabré qué decir, qué era.
It's been suggested that these objects are nothing more than the flares from oil rigs. To me, it didn't stack up.
We're left with an object that was tracked at a high enough altitude, much higher up than what you would get by looking down at oil rigs. So I'm not really convinced by that explanation.
The FLIR camera is always looking above the horizon. I'm a scientist, I'm an astronomer. I didn't believe in UFOs, but this video changed my mind.
Because of the testimony from the pilots, because of the footage, because of the way these objects were moving and behaving, this case very clearly demonstrates that we are, in all likelihood, dealing with something from another world.
No estamos solos.
No estamos solos, de veras.